The news I have for you all today is extremely serious. The FDA, CDC, and CPSC have just released 3 major alerts that could be sitting in your kitchen, your backyard, or even right under your desk as you watch this. We have a multi-state cheese outbreak affecting our children, all right? A massive 10 million unit backyard hazard and a fire risk hiding in your home office. Now, before we go on, one step further, I need to remind you, I am not a doctor, I am not a lawyer or a government official, okay? I'm your neighbor, Pam, all right? And I am here to give you the information that I have researched just so that you can make the best choices for your family. Please, please, always check the official links in my description for the technical lot codes and the deep dive data, all right? So let's start with the refrigerator because this is the most urgent. The CDC and FDA are currently investigating a multi-state outbreak of E. coli 0157H7. Now, this isn't just a potential risk. People are already getting sick. The focus of this investigation is Raw Farm brand raw cheddar cheese. This applies to all sizes and varieties of both the block and shredded raw cheddar. Now grab a pen because the date range is wide. If you purchase this cheese on or after January 4th, 2024, you need to stop eating it immediately. As of right now, confirmed illnesses have been reported in California, Florida, and Texas. Over half of those getting sick are children under the age of 5. 2 people have already been hospitalized. I have my notes here if you see me looking down. And the FDA has asked Raw Farm to voluntarily pull the product. But as of today, April 1st, the firm has not yet agreed to officially recall the product. That means this cheese could still be sitting on the shelves of your local stores, Sprouts Farmers Market or HEB right now. Okay, look, E. coli isn't just a stomach ache, all right? It can lead to a type of kidney failure called HUS, H-U-S, all right? If you have this cheese, bag it up and throw it outside, all right, in an outside bin. Then don't skip this step. You need to sanitize your fridge drawers with hot soapy water because E. coli can live on those plastic surfaces and jump to your produce, all right? Now, if you or your children feel severe stomach cramps or see bloody diarrhea, please call your doctor immediately, all right, please. Now, before we move to the massive 10 million unit hazard in your backyard, I have to talk to you about the power of our village, all right? If every one of you watching right now shares this video with just 10 people, your sisters, your brothers, your church group, your co-workers, our reach becomes huge, okay? You aren't a part of the village right now? Hit subscribe. Now grilling season is here, and I know many of you have been heading to Home Depot to stock up, but please, please check your grill tools before you light that fire. Nexgrill has just issued a massive recall for over 10.2 million metal wire grill brushes, all right? These were sold nationwide at Home Depot and online for over a decade. All right, from 2015 all the way through 2026. That means it doesn't matter if you bought it yesterday or 5 years ago. You need to look at it. The CPSC says these wire bristles can detach and stick to your grill grates. You won't see them. They'll get stuck in your burgers, your steaks, whatever you're grilling. And once you swallow them, they can cause serious internal injury that requires emergency surgery. Nexgrill has already received 68 reports of bristles detaching, and 5 people had to go into surgery to have the wires removed from their throats or stomachs. Okay, listen, look for a black plastic or wooden handle, usually about 18 to 21 inches long. If it says Nexgrill, stop using it immediately. You can contact them at 800-942-1498 or on their website for a full refund via gift card. Now, please, if you have it, throw it away before your next cookout. Now we need to look under our desk, okay? If you've bought a power strip on Amazon, eBay, or even Sears.com recently, check the brand names CCCEI, HEZI, or ANNQUAN. The CPSC is warning that these specific metal power strips, especially the ones with the individual red switches for each outlet, they lack something called overcurrent protection, okay? In simple terms, if you plug a heater or too many electronics, these strips won't trip or shut off. Instead, they'll overheat or spark or melt. All right. There are already reports of these units melting into people's carpets. So if you have the black, gray, or yellow metal strip with 6 to 8 outlets from these brands, please unplug it right away. It is not worth the risk of a house fire. All right. You can contact Middleway Electronics or HEZI Home on Amazon for a full refund. This is why we stay alert, from the cheese in our fridge to the tools in our backyard. We have to be each other's eyes and ears. Now, remember your mission, okay? Share this with at least 10 people. Let's make a difference together. And if you want to know more about a safety risk that never, ever truly expires, because it's about the container, not the food, watch the video on the screen right now.